This is my area.
This is the shipping department. If you can hear all this, it's the shipping department going on down here. Him and his assistant. So if you hop on, say hi, let me know you're here. I'm going to try to find y'all over here. Oh, it's just told me I just got a notification. Yay, maybe y'all are getting your notifications. Okay. Hey, Tanya. I'm good. How are you doing? Thanks for joining me. Hey, Opa. How are you doing this afternoon? I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Susan. Okay, let me, always have to get my comments over here. Hi, Frida. How's everybody doing today? And there's Carol. Y'all come join me. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. Like, I'm just winging it. Hi, Sandra and Becky. Patty's here from Iowa. Wow.
Where do I get the comments?
Hey, Beth Kinder. Oh, that's so sweet. What? I hope you were thinking good things. Hi, Decina. Opa, I'm so glad. That's his computer. I have to going from this one to this one. I think I see him faster over here. Hey, Carol. Judy's here from Dallas. And Darlene's here. Hi, Darlene. And thank you for sprinkling, Judy. I appreciate that so much. Hi, Patty. Yeah, I'm telling you, when Lee Valentine messages you and says, throw on a ball cap and meet me at one of the most awesomest Dollar Trees in the history of ever, you just do it. And you leave there with a head full of ideas. Oh, my word, the ideas I have. And we had the best time. I bet we were there, well, I know we were there over 2 hours. Hey, Heaven. Opa says, hi, Mr. Taterbuggin.
Hey,
you
Opa.
want to come say hello real quick?
Oh.
You were driving toward Memphis. Oh, we do need to get together. I keep forgetting you're here in Tennessee. There's the man. He's the man who cuts out all the wood. Hi, Donna. Oh, welcome. First time watching.
And there was another lady on there that
Hi,
was
Bev.
first time. From New Jersey.
Decina, Opa, would you mind posting our store link? It's taterbuggin.myshopify.com. Thanks, Patty. We were having a ball in there. Hi, Deanna. All those hearts. Are those hearts for my sweet husband? I bet they are. He's just wonderful. So let me tell y'all this real quick. You mentioned the shop. He just went and picked up our first batch of sweet tater butt. Wait, let me turn it around here so it looks right. Any of you that, is it this way? Yeah, there it is. Look at our sweet tater bug mugs. They're in the shop. Do that down there so I can see what y'all are saying. And let me show you the other thing. I also got a stainless steel. It's a 12-ounce stainless. You can use this for wine or coffee, really any hot or cold beverages. These, I love these so much. They'll keep anything hot or anything cold. It comes with a little plastic sip lid if you want to take it with you to go. Keep it from spilling. But I just love how these turned out. Hope y'all like them too. There you can see a little bit better. And for those of you who are new, my son designed these for our group.
Tabitha said hello from Oregon.
Hi, Tabitha from Oregon. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, let me know if you're new, and be sure to check out our page and what we do. And if you like us, give us a follow.
Norma Rubio. Hello.
Hey, Norma. I've been I've got all kinds of stuff on this table today, y'all, because I've been trying some new things. So, but I had talking about meeting Lee over at the Dollar Tree. This was the first time I saw the ceramic stickers. The Dollar Trees around me have never had those before, but I got, where is it? They look like this, and I got there was this llama one that had 2 other stickers on it. I got a little Dollar Tree mug, and I tried it out today to see how they would work. And so far, I mean, I need to try to put it under the water or try washing it to see, but so far, I mean, it is on there. Bev, my shop's name is Taterbuggin'. We're Taterbuggin' across the board on Instagram, Facebook.
Thank you, Tabitha, for liking and following.
Yes, thank you so much. That means so much to us. It's just me and my husband, and then our son, our youngest son, is turning 30 this month, but he does the designs for our group.
Hey, Margaret.
So anyway, hey, Lori. So that's just a little tidbit. If y'all want to try those, so far they work really good, and they've got a little texture to them. They're a lot of fun. And I also, while I was there at the Dollar Tree, I picked up 2 of these. I don't know if y'all have ever tried these, but when we finish here, we went to the one in Germantown. It is huge. It's so clean and well organized, and I've got probably 5 Dollar Trees within 5 to 10 minutes of me, but none like this one. Lee drove north about 30 minutes, and I drove southeast about 30 minutes to get to this one. But I'm gonna try these out. I have a black thumb, and I'll admit that, but on my lives, we're gonna watch the progress, and I'll let y'all know if I can actually keep these alive. So I've got basil, and I've got daisies. I love daisies, and Mr. Taterbuggin loves to cook with basil, so we're gonna try that out. I also got one of these, same thing, Dollar Tree. I'm gonna try it.
Herb rocket.
Herb rocket. All right, so now that y'all are here, let's talk about what I was going to show you today. Have you ever, I know some of you probably are driving down the road, you might see trash, go through it, there's an old painting or an old print, or you're at an estate sale, a yard sale, and it's just not quite your colors, or it just looks too faded, and you think, I don't want it. Don't ever pass those up, because they are wonderful to redo.
Judy Zepp is here.
Hi, Judy. My sister-in-law that I talk about every live is a great picker, and so she's constantly looking for treasures. She picked up, did you see my post from earlier, y'all, about the big rooster that I showed you? It was on the side of the road. She just picked it up, got it for me, and said, here, have it, do you want it? And I love taking something that somebody has thrown away and make it useful again, or make it something that I love or that somebody else might love. So let me show you what I did with the rooster. If you didn't see the before, it's on my post from earlier today. I was in the middle of, I had an old vanity that we put in the guest room, and I decided instead of putting my makeup on in the bathroom anymore, I would have my own little vanity in there, and just my little, we called it a glam room for a while. It's a little bit of everything now, but so I needed something for my glam room. Let me get it.
Hey, Diane. She says she saw Bo in the background.
Did you? So this is how I redid the rooster, just because it was for the glam room. Now, if I ever decide, excuse me, sir, if I ever decide I don't need this anymore, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm absolutely going to paint over it. But look how huge it is. And I love the frame. So why throw it away? So that's what I did with that one. Now, the next one is my absolute favorite. Again, Julie found it at, I don't know where she found it, probably sitting on the side of the road. This is also in my glam room. If you saw the before picture, I showed you a close-up of what it looked like. And what's so great about it is the composition was just like this, y'all. All I had to do was take whatever colors I wanted and paint right over the top. It makes it so easy. And you just watch the shading. What's so funny? Oh, I thought it was me. He's laughing at his dog out the window. It just makes it so easy, and you just, it's almost like a paint by number, but you get to pick your colors. And then I chose to kind of make it, I'm sorry y'all, I'm trying to get this up close. Can you see how at the bottom I just kind of pushed the colors down into the background? Bo and Sarge are playing. This is their afternoon playtime. And so that's what I chose to do. To just make, you see how it just almost looks like they're kind of melting at the bottom? So, anyway, and the frame was just like this. I did not do one thing to the frame. I think it's beautiful. And I have loved this painting ever since. And it was just so drab and, I'm sorry, I don't even have my shoes on, y'all. So, you're lucky I've got leggings on, not pajama pants. So, that being said, I have a lot of things over here to show you. Ways, it doesn't have to be, yeah, Tammy, I love those frames. Who would throw those away? I mean, if you wanted to, just pop the painting out of it and use the frame for something. But I say if you can paint over it and make it something fun, that's the way to go. This is another one Julie found for me. I popped this out of the frame because I loved the frame, but I might be painting it. So I started this one.
Tammy says she's in Iowa and it's -12.
How do you, don't your eyeballs freeze if you go there? That's horrible. I thought it was cold here today. Yeah, I don't, thank you, Judy. I don't wear shoes in the house. I really don't wear shoes. Sometimes to the mailbox. So this is what I'm redoing now. You can see, I redid the background. I love, this is my color. I use this in my house as an accent color. And she knows I love daisies. So you can see I've started, can you see the ones? I know you can tell the ones I've already painted over. See how drab it was? And all you have to do is just paint over the top. And I haven't decided yet exactly how I want to redo the vase, but I just think it's so pretty. So I have my background done. I just took, faded some gray up into the teal, and that's what I'm working on now. So, she also found this. No clue what I'm going to do with this, but here's a before. If you have suggestions, shoot them to me, because this is all metal and it's on there with, what's that, screwed on there, I think? Mm-hmm. We'll have to, I love this beadboard in the background. So anyway, I'm going to do something with this for spring. I thought about just taking the whole, hey Angela, taking the whole flower off, and I could even turn it sideways and do something, but I don't know, part of me likes that flower. I'm just not really crazy about the colors. So I don't know yet for sure what I'm going to do with this. So that's one. Here's another she found for me that I'm about to redo.
15 degrees in Ohio, 11 degrees in Michigan, and 68 degrees in Aiken.
Wow.
Aiken, South Carolina.
Wow, I wish it was 68 here. So this was a triptych. This was the big one in the middle, and she had two there were two on the sides that were long and thin. I covered the thin ones, the narrow ones, with sheet music and painted over the top. On this one, I think what I'll do is gesso. I thought about just painting over this scene, but then I decided not to. Now, I'm not quite sure what it is anyway, but this is just old, I don't, what is this, particle board that it was on?
It's on.
So, again, just because it's something that you don't like, lighten up the flower and the leaves for spring. That's what I was thinking, Judy. Just a bright, fun color, maybe. Okay, so this is another project piece coming up.
That's not fair. Norma says it's 76 degrees in Pecos.
Where?
Pecos, Texas.
Oh, wow. Hey, Luann. Sorry, y'all, it's playtime. They're running. She just found me this one not too long ago. I love this frame. So I just am not crazy about the still life. This may end up make the trees. Oh, Nancy, that's a fun idea. Oh, that's a real fun idea. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry.
It was me.
It was him that time. Yeah, it's such a gorgeous frame. But I don't know, it may end up being a floral. I just haven't decided. So these, obviously, they're too big to tackle on a live, but I wanted to show you, just in case you're anything like I used to be and you just take everything at face value and don't think outside the box, because I didn't for the longest time. When I was at Dollar Tree Saturday with Lee, I saw, you've seen their little canvases, and I saw this and I thought, I wonder if you could paint over this. You're so sweet to say that. Thank you. Yeah, Julie has a knack for finding wonderful treasures. So I thought, while we're on live today, I'm going to try adding a little paint to this, and we'll just see if it works. And that way, if it does, you can grab a $1 canvas. And again, this was printed on this canvas, and it's pretty. But I thought, well, we could add some color to it. Also from Dollar Tree, they had these pretty square frames. I love square frames. And some of the pictures in them were not all that bad, but they look a little inexpensive. Is that a good way to put it? I just took it out, used the frame, but look at this. Why couldn't we paint over this? I mean, it's just paper. It was just in a square frame. And how pretty would that be, if you could see texture in it and brighter colors. So we may give this a shot today too. Now, here's another treasure, a couple of treasures that Julie found for me. They've been sitting in my cabinet waiting for me to do something with them because I hadn't decided yet. So here's one of them. This is one of those old vintage plastic canvases, but so pretty. And it's seen better days. It's got some imperfections in it. So I thought, well, it would be fun to try to make one of these over. Look at this one, y'all. Isn't that pretty? I just think it's got that pretty teal in the background. We just make that pop. I thought about kind of changing the background color. I'm sorry, it's backwards for me. And I have to wiggle. Yeah, there we go. But what fun project pieces are these? And you say, oh, well, I can't draw and I can't paint. But this makes it so easy because you've got it all right there for you. And you just look at their shading and, work with that. Right? Okay, so now is the time that I'm going to flip y'all back over the opposite way. Okay, and then me upside down. And I'm just going to bring you right over here so we can paint together. Let me get it. Make sure I get it where you can see it. Can y'all see that? You don't need to see all of me. Just, uh-oh. This always takes just a second to get you situated. Okay. Now, all right. Let's pull out. Would you mind handing me one of those paper plates down there, baby? That's one thing I forgot to get out. So.
I will try.
See, I hesitate to even mess with this because it is so pretty. But you see how, thank you. Do you see these spots in the background? I don't like those. So we need to fancy it up a little bit. Let me see. Oh, look, I can pop this right out of this frame too. Oh, this is great. Let's see. Looks like it might have had a little water damage or something. So that slid right out of that frame. That's like a carnival ride. I hope I didn't make anybody sick. I'm sorry. Okay. And I thought I might like maybe a gray background back here. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the table yet. Okay. Y'all are winging this with me. We're just going to have a little fun and start. I'm just going to show you how I usually do this. Mr. Man? I don't want platinum. That's sparkly. Let me go this route. Heaven, that would be beautiful. I may just do that. Okay, let's just take a little gray and see how it looks on this background. If we don't like it, we can change it. And the print is kind of textured too. Let's just see how this looks. I did already. Oh, well, I may do that. Okay, so see how it's changing and brightening up everything? I'm having to move around because there's a glare from that light right on the top of it. It's letting just a little bit of that background show through, and I think I like that. I'm just swirling because the texture on the print is kind of a swirl, and I just want a soft look. What do y'all think about the 4 o'clock time? I know I usually go live at 2. I don't know what times are good for y'all. So I thought I would try 4 today. Yeah, Nancy, this is acrylic paint. Just what I'm using right now is Drizzle Gray and Ceram Coat. Okay, and so I'm right here to the edge of this, what is this, a tablecloth maybe? We're just going to go around the edge of that. Oh, Opa, you're so sweet. 4 works for you, Judy? Good, good, good. Okay, did I miss? Oh, thank you, Lori. Y'all are so sweet. I sure enjoy spending time with y'all, I'll tell you. I go a couple of days and miss seeing my friends online. Okay. I'm just gonna finish up this last little bit of background, and we're gonna just look at the big picture and see. Oh, Luann, I'm glad to know that. So 4 does seem to be a little bit better for y'all. My only thing is, first of all, I hate to go live at night and compete with a lot of my crafting friends who usually go live at night. Plus, I don't think I do as well at night. I'm not a night person. And so, and I like to watch the other crafters too. I try to catch them whenever I can. But, so this is 4 is good for me too, so. All right. And good for you too, Heaven. Okay, and Jody, anytime works for Jeannie. Thank y'all. Okay, now. Just want to very carefully smooth that out. Okay. So what do y'all think so far? Got a little background brightened. Thank you, Nelda. I appreciate that so much. Let me just get this part over here where the table starts. It really, you know, when you start adding paint to it, it's amazing the difference. It's like it brings it right back to life. There was really nothing wrong with this painting or this print at all except for the damage on the background there. And otherwise she probably would have kept it and sold it in her booth, because these are, you know, these are nice little pieces. But you can't sell it with the water damage and all, so I decided, well, she knows what to bring me, you know, see if I want it. And obviously I did. For the fun of it, let me pull out some teal and let's see what we can do with this so I can show y'all how to do that shading that I was talking about, which you probably already know. This is probably old news to so many of you, but I thought some of you might be like I used to be and hadn't really thought of redoing the actual print. Okay, so let me find a pretty, I think I'm gonna go with this one, Dutch Aqua. Let's see how this is gonna look. It does, doesn't it, Jody? And you know, you don't have to, you know, I mean, you could stop right here. You could do the table and just leave the reflections. I don't know, I don't know how that would look. But if you just wanted to do bits and pieces of it and see how that looks, you know, to have a little bit of both, it may be just fine. Jeannie, I hadn't decided about that yet. Y'all chime in. It's a plastic frame. It's vintage. It's very vintage. But I haven't decided yet, y'all. Y'all tell me. You wouldn't have, okay, see, I didn't know if this is just old news to a lot of you, but I had never really thought of just fixing up the actual print. You know, obviously I would think of saving the frames. I hate throwing stuff away. And y'all, when I toward the end, I'm going to show you what's behind me. I have a very, very large canvas that belongs to a customer. And the story behind it is that her daughter wanted to, when she was redoing her little 5-year-old twin girls' bedroom, she bought this big canvas and let the girls paint it themselves. They were 5 then. And then she did not like it at all. She just thought it looked like a hot mess. I thought it was cute myself, and I think it's a precious idea. But she was going to throw it out. Well, her mother, my friend, said, let me have the canvas, because she had a purpose for it in mind. And so I am redoing that canvas for her. Don't ever throw a canvas away. They can always be painted over. Okay, so I'm putting down the teal in the darker areas. Now, I'm going to go in with a white while my teal is still on my paintbrush. And where I see that they have the shading, I'm just going to try this. And again, you're not going to, you're not going to hurt anything. Let's see, I'm going to get a little more teal right in here. A little white. Yeah, you find these. I'm always on the lookout for these old, faded out prints. In fact, I have my sister-in-law, I love doing this so much. I have her looking all the time. She knows if she finds one of these that I am definitely wanting one of those, because I just love the way they look redone. Okay, let's go in here. Now, let me bring some of this over in here and add a little white. Y'all know how I do. You go back and forth with your color and your white till you get the shading the way you want it to look. Okay. And there we go. A little matching blue on the frame, huh? That might be really pretty. Now, I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're just gonna experiment together like I usually do. Now, I'm gonna take just a little bit of this zinc, Americana zinc. And I just got it all over my hand. How did I do that? Okay, now let's just go right up in here to do the darker shades. All right. And I'm just going to scoot some of that teal over into it so it makes it just look like a dark teal. Can you see it coming to life? Yeah, Frida, absolutely. Get those out, and I want to see them. I want to see how you redo them. If y'all do this, I am dying to see. We have our group, Tater Bug and Sweet Tater Bugs. Show off your work, your crafts, your anything. I love seeing those. And have y'all been seeing the cows that came out of the cow class we did Sunday? My goodness, there's talent in this group. Y'all are so good. Okay. So it's looking okay, huh? Let's bring a little of this over here. I would not hate having this frame, this pretty Dutch aqua. I really do love this color. All right, let me turn it this way. And get some right in here. Okay. How's that? It's coming to life. Let's get some right in here. Right in here. I don't know, Carol. See, that's my thing that I'm worried about. I'm not sure how well it would stick to this plastic.
Acrylic, it'll stick good in there.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Taterbuggin saying it would stick fine to it. See how? Okay, let me lay this on top of it. It's starting to pop, y'all. Okay. Let's do a little dark in here. A little dark through here.
Y'all sprinkle us around. We need 100 people watching.
Ooh. Are we even close to 100?
We're
Where
at
are we?
86.
85. Okay. Wow. Okay. See it beginning to pop? No, okay. I'm sorry. I got all involved, y'all, and I got quiet. Thank you, Norma. Do you think this is an improvement, Judy? Good. I hope so. I was hoping, I wouldn't start this and think, oh, I just really wrecked it. But again, you're not really out much.
Okay, Geneva, thank you.
And you can keep messing with it until you like it. If you finish this and decide, I don't want this orange still life thing. Okay, paint right over it. Do a floral. Do, whatever you want on it. And you still saved it from the dump. Okay, look at that, y'all. I'm kind of loving it, the way it's popping out. Should we try? Let's see what we can do with this orange. Just for the heck of it. Let me pull an orange over here. Going back to my paints. We don't want to go too bright. Okay, let's try these. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Let's see what we can do here with this orange. I was laying in bed this morning thinking about what to do today, and I remembered these little paintings, and I thought, I wonder if I could turn it into a lemon. But I looked at it and I said, no, I can't turn it into a lemon. It's got to be an orange. But that's okay.
'97 viewers.
Oh, we're so close to 100.
Sprinkling really helps. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that very much. And see, I'm just following where the artist had the light. You know, if I don't want to think about all of that, you don't have to worry with it. He or she has already painted it out for you anyway. I just messed that up. That's okay. We're going to fix it.
There are no accidents.
Yep. Only happy accidents, right?
No mistakes, happy accidents.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's add some light back in here where the light was hitting it. Ah, we just hit 100. I just looked up. Thank y'all so much. I'm so excited. Y'all are just the very best. I appreciate that. Okay, so got our orange trying to come to life. Now I'm gonna bring in some burnt orange for this bottom part here. Let's bring in some burnt orange and see how that works. And we're gonna just start working it in with, what's this one called? This one's just called bright orange. So we'll get that going in here. And we've got our orange coming to life now. Okay. I'm really gonna go lighter up in here, obviously. Let's get a little bit of white. And go right in here. How do you like that? Hey, Michelle. Glad you could make it. We're just taking this vintage print, took it out of the frame, and we're kind of bringing it back to life. It was tired. It had a little damage on the background. So we're just kind of bringing it back to life here. Okay. Now this. Thank you, Deborah. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm glad you joined us. Okay, and you know how I do. I'm going to go in with this orange, the bright orange, and then grab a little bit of my burnt orange and start here and work it into the bright orange so they blend. And it's not such an abrupt color change. I think I like that. We'll take, you know what? Let me grab my detail brush here and let's try just a little bit of this zinc right up in here. Yeah, there we go. Ginger, you're so sweet. Tomorrow's my haircut day. Thank you, Kathy. This mop on my head, woo, I need to get there, I'm telling you. It's overdue. All right, let's see. Let's add a little white here. It always amazes me, the white, how it, on those faded things like this, it just, you add a little white and it just comes to life. Okay, and on this orange, you know, this slice of orange, you're just kind of following that outside part anyway. You don't even have to think. Like I said, it's kind of like paint by number. It's all there for you. Okay, now this, let's see how I'm going to make this look like the inside of an orange. I'm just going to add, you know, I think there's yellow in that too. I probably ought to get a yellow out. But you know what? I don't want to, we're coming up on 45 minutes. I'm going to try this technique on those other two pieces that I showed you so we can see if it works. I wanted to do that today with y'all live so you would know if it works too, and you can grab them at the Dollar Tree or wherever. See how I'm doing that little slice, and it's starting to pop too. And I really I didn't like completely paint it. I just added a little color here and there, and that's probably what I'll do with all the fruit. And you know, it's some work involved, but if you just sit back, turn on some music or your favorite TV show or something, and just relax into it, you get a brand new piece. Look at that. I think that's going to be so pretty, and I really think I kind of like this frame in this white cream color. I don't know. Good, Ruthie. You know, I always do now. I'm always on the lookout. If I go to a thrift store or a yard sale, I'm always on the lookout for one that's just old and tired and just needs a little perking up. Okay. So, okay, let's set this right here for right now. Let's see what happens if we paint on this Dollar Tree. It's nylon, so I'm really not sure how it's going to take the paint, and it may be a flop, but I just want to know if it'll work or not. I think so too, Jeannie. I think once we added the white in, it made that frame really look nice with it. Okay, I'm going to take this little round brush again because I like that I can lay it on its side. Lori, oh, I might do that. I may try the grapes in a color like that, like a wine or maroon. Oh, I think that would be really pretty. That's a great idea. Okay, so I'm taking my same little cheapo round brush because I can kind of lay it this way and scoop the paint around, and let's see what'll happen. And I know this is meant to look like a loose watercolor, so I'm gonna kind of keep that in mind. Let's go in with a little lighter in here. Because I really thought this was a pretty piece, but it just lacked color for me. So for $1, I wasn't out much to give it a try. Gonna grab some white here and bring that in. I can always, if I cover up too much of the lines on it, I can always go back in with a black pen or my paintbrush and squiggle those lines in there. Exactly, Jody. You know, perfect to practice on. And again, you're not out anything but $1 and some time. Okay, now I'm going to do like they did, and I'm going to very lightly go out here. Y'all, I think this is working good. I really do. Yeah, this is working just fine. And you can see how easily I can scoot this paint around Yes, Lori, exactly. A great way to learn how to paint and highlight, and just play with it until you get the effect that you want, and you don't have to worry so much about it, you know, because I know a lot of us will get hung up on, oh, I'm going to ruin it. Well, first of all, if somebody was throwing it away or they had it on the side of the road, any improvement you make to it is good, you know. And if it's from the Dollar Tree, you're you know, and you've spent $1 on it, you're not quite as uptight about it. Let's bring a little of the dark down in here, maybe. I like the tree very much better in the green than in this color, for sure. Okay, so let's do a sheep. Let's see, picture frames and shelf sitters at the Dollar Tree. Was that with the picture? Yeah, it was with the picture frames. It sure was. At that Dollar Tree, I bought it Saturday when Lee and I went. I sure did. And so I just was kind of thumbing through the canvases, and I saw this one. And I could imagine it, you know, I'll paint the sky blue. I'll go over, you know, make everything pop. And I think it might make a really pretty piece. All right, we're gonna just make a fluffy sheep right here. Just like that. I mean, how simple is that, y'all? Just like that. And we're going to go in with the detail brush. Oh, a barn red roof would be pretty. Let's take a little black. And let's see how these... I forget. This is so hard to open. There we go. Even just adding that little bit of white to the sheep makes them pop. Now watch when I add this black. I have a feeling no one would ever know by the time we finish this that this was a Dollar Tree piece. And it'll be your own work of art. See that little sheep pop? No, Jody, I haven't added a thing to the paint. Not a thing. It's straight out of, in fact, it's straight out of the cap right here. Plain old acrylic. And you know, this is a really loose drawing, so you don't have to worry about a lot of details. Those sheep are just popping right off the canvas now. Okay. Let's see what happens over here on the windows. Let's just do some black. We're gonna see if y'all are still hanging with me a little bit. We'll see how much we can get this little canvas to pop in just a quick time. I won't do the whole thing because I want to try those dresses that came out of a Dollar Tree frame. Oh, I like the way this is popping out. Did you not, Lori? I know they were just kind of lost over there in the drawing. There was no color over there at all. The only color they had on there's the speckled in the sky. They had that yellowish brown in the tree and down here. And so I just want to make the whole little thing come to life. Now, I'm just going to take this black that's on here and just see what it looks like if I go over. Is there any left on there? Maybe not. I want to see what it looks like to go over some of these lines with my detail brush. Thank you, Shauna. I appreciate that so much. And I like that even better than saying sprinkling too. And you see, I'm not being careful about this. Oh, I think I like it, y'all. This is going to be fun to really redo this whole thing. And of course, when I finish it, you know I'll post it. But look, you can just go back over it with your black pen or your paintbrush and black paint and just squiggle those lines kind of in the same places. I think that's fun. Oh, that doesn't go on there. Okay, so what I'll end up doing is I'm gonna paint the little fence over here. I'm gonna paint some grass in here. I think I'll paint some, I might do flowers over here to add some color. I've got a pretty cobblestone color that I thought I might paint the house. We'll see how that looks. So, okay, go get a Dollar Tree canvas and give this a try. So much fun. Okay, that's number 2. Let's see what happens with these dresses. Okay, let's go. I've got this platinum. Do you see how it's kind of metallic? Let's take some of that. Hollyhocks. Yes, Opa, that's a great idea. Okay, so let's just grab a little bit of this platinum and go over. And again, I haven't tried this, y'all. This is that slick paper. I took this out of a frame at Dollar Tree because I needed the frame for one of my music sheet paintings. But I thought, I'm not going to throw that away. There's something that I want to try with this. I wanted to see if I could paint over. This is another one that's just really loose. They painted it really loose, so it makes it easy to just have fun with it. And again, you usually throw away the inserts in a frame anyway, so why not play with it? You could, like y'all were saying, it's a great way to practice and not be so worried about spending a lot of money or messing something up. Okay, I'm just grabbing a little bit of white here. Now, do you see how it makes, you think the white's popping enough, but this really brings it out. See that? Grab a little bit of this gray that I have out and go across the top. Do your own shading. Practice your shading. Little gray, little white, and I'm not being careful because I don't have to be. I'm just having fun. Now, let's see if this white dress will really pop here. And I'm just scooting the paint around on it because this is that slick paper. Just seeing how it's gonna look. If you took a thicker bodied paint, you'll see all of your brush strokes in it, and that might be really fun too. It would, Lori. This may end up going in my glam room. I'm about the least glam person, but I had more fun just finding old pieces to decorate that room with. It was a lot of fun. And I do love playing in makeup, though. I've always loved playing in makeup, so. Would you look at that bodice of that dress? Let's grab some, let's see what purple does. Let's just see what the purple does over here on this dress. Make her kind of lilac. wipe some more of that white off. And I like that some of it kind of shows through. You don't even have to cover everything completely because they've done the painting for you. So this works too, y'all. If you need a frame at the Dollar Tree, grab one that has something that you kind of like in it and pull that out, and you know, you've got another something to play with. Okay. There was one other thing I had thought of that I was going to show y'all when I turned the camera up. But now I don't know what it was. If anybody remembers, let me know. So, how fun is that? It is easy, Bev. Practice on it is so much fun. I loved, oh, who said that? It scrolled up. Let me see. Christine, I loved doing that. I had one of those. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Let me tilt y'all back up to say goodbye. So, I hope y'all found this, had fun with this. I think I know what I was going to show you. I haven't posted it yet. So, recapping real quick. Just picked these up today. We got mugs ready to ship out. And I had her print one of these for me in case anybody wants to order, but they're in the shop already. This is just turned into show and tell. Let me show you one more thing I did today. Got to, because I've been wanting to try this ever since I saw Amanda from Amanda Made do it. I found this little cup and saucer at Goodwill yesterday. Yeah. And so we did the gluing process yesterday, and I just put this together today. My uncle has a watch repair shop. He and his daddy had been in business together a long time. And he saves me some watch parts sometimes to craft with. So I put this together today. Looks like it's just spilling out of the cup. And I think I'm going to give this back to them to put in their shop for their front desk. So anyway, whoop! Did y'all see that? Thank goodness it was all glued. I thought it was going to fall. My life flashed before my eyes there for a second. Anyway, I had so much fun with y'all. Check out Amanda Made. She did this one, and she is an expert at miniatures and cute little things like this. And did I freeze up on y'all's end? It froze up on there. Doesn't look like it's frozen there. Oh, Rebecca, that's where I am. I'm in Bartlett. Welcome. Do you? Okay, I've got, well, let me show you. I found this one too, and I really love this pattern with the pine cones and pine. Look at that. So I'm doing a bigger one in this. I don't know yet, but exactly what I'm going to do, but I want it kind of looking natural, but with flowers in it too. So I'm excited to try this one. That's just, you know, I've got orders going too, and there I was playing, but sometimes you just got to get it out of your system. You've been wanting to do it for so long. So anyway, oh, thank you, Opa. We've got classes. I do monthly classes. For those of you who don't know, you'll find that in my shop. The classes are $10. You pick and choose whichever ones you want to do, and they're left up indefinitely. We did the cow painting class last Sunday, but again, it's up forever, and I've got more things up my sleeve for that class this month. I try to have an instructional video. You'll get a supplies list. And then we have a live painting class that you can go back and access as much as you want to. And then I try to throw in a bonus video or two of some theme-related crafts or paintings. So the cows that have come out of that class are amazing. You have all knocked my socks off with that. So, Opa, did I forget anything else? What am I forgetting? I had fun, y'all. I had the best time. And I'm glad it was fun for y'all too, and maybe something that you hadn't thought of doing. So that makes me excited. And any way you can save something from going in the garbage and give it new life, I think that's just the best. So, supper time almost. Y'all go enjoy your evening. Thank you for spending time with me. And come back and see me. If you're new, I hope you'll come back and see me. I'll probably be live again maybe Thursday or Friday. All right. Bye, y'all. I enjoyed it.